Muslims, I have a question for y'all. Who forgives your sins? Now, to preface this question, I've oftentimes heard you all say that your Quran has been perfectly preserved, and that the other readings of the Quran are just dialects and don't really convey different meanings. Now, if that were true, we would expect to find no differences in the translation, because I can say hello in a southern accent and hello in a British accent, but they would both be translated as the other language's equivalent of hello. Now, let's say that even the word orders and the grammar is a little bit different, but that should never end up in a contradiction or difference, really, in the meaning. However, I see a great number of differences in meaning across the different Arabic Quran readings, and I want to focus on one in particular. Let's look at the most popular Quran, the Hafs, and the second most popular, the Warsh. In Quran chapter 2, or Surah 2, and verse 58, it says, "And recall when we said, 'Enter this city and eat from it wherever you will, in ease and abundance, and enter the gate, bowing humbly, and say, Relieve us of our burdens. We will then forgive your sins for you, and we will increase the doers of good in goodness and reward.'" Simple enough. Well, let's read that same verse in the Warsh. "He will then forgive your sins for you, and we will increase the doers of good in goodness and reward." Now, Muslims, this is not just a dialect problem. And though the difference in spelling may just be a few dots and lines, this has horrible implications to your theology. Is it Allah who forgives your sins, like it says in Hafs, or is it someone else? Who is the He in the Warsh Quran? It cannot be Allah, because He refers to Himself as we 2 other times in this very same verse. It wouldn't make any sense to start referring to yourself in the third person in the middle of you being in the first person 2 times. The only other person mentioned in the immediate context is Moses, but Moses doesn't forgive any sin in Islam, right? The city in verse 58 is also understood to be Jerusalem by Muslim scholars, but we know that Moses never even went to Jerusalem, so who could it be? If you are fine with doing actual critical scholarship, just saying that the Warsh contains a variant reading of the text is just fine. That's probably the most logical conclusion that you could come to and still remain a Muslim. If not, and you think that the difference between we and he in the Warsh Quran is completely irrelevant, and you have some great explanation for why there's a difference here, please provide real evidence in the comment section. We'd love to talk about it. But this seems like a really bad problem for you guys,